I really appreciate all of the previous comments. I think when we think about how we can exercise power, one thing that is important is to be in solidarity. What is happening at IU is happening with variation all across the country. I think it was on Friday that the current president of Harvard made a statement that has been reported in the Harvard Crimson since then, that the university can and should, quote, punish students who read quietly in the library if they do so with the intent of conveying a, quote, collective message, unquote. So Harvard students who went to the library and had a pro-Palestinian, an anti-genocide message taped to their laptop and opened it up were written up for conduct violations, expressive conduct. I mean, we have to say, this guy has a BA from Harvard, and he's the president, but he's a ridiculous nitwit. I mean, what a laughable jerk. Call bullshit, Ben said. Students can and should be punished for reading quietly in a library. And this guy's the president of the university. Like Pam, he should be run out of town. He's a bad joke. He's a fraud. And all of them are. And I think we have to think about how we can coordinate organizing here with there. And right now, our primary institution for doing that is the American Association of University Professors. And if you're not a member and you can afford it, I implore you, join. Build the chapter in Bloomington. The National is a newly fierce organization in support of academic freedom, campus speech rights, shared governance, with the faculty playing the central role in all curricular matters. The AUP nationally is fighting. They don't have enough resources. They need our membership. And that's how we build power. We act in concert through our institutions with the same struggle on other campuses. And I know I'm being mundane and going from the very eloquent, particularly the first two speeches we heard from Barbara and Ben were beautiful and eloquent, and I know I'm being mundane in saying something like pay your dues. But I have to take it from the inspiring philosophical level to the mundane, to the granular. And also on the genocide, and thank you for centering the genocide. Our best vehicle for making it clear the genocide is unacceptable to us are the joint resolutions that Brother Bernie Sanders is introducing. They say there's a series of them, and they name specific arms that can no longer be transferred to Israel. We do not expect this to pass, but we hope we can get 15 to 20 senators. We can get close to maybe half of the Democratic senators. If you haven't done so, call even the egregious senators from Indiana and demand that they support the Sanders joint resolutions. These are not just expressions of a ceasefire. These are concrete resolutions. No more of these arms that are destroying the apartment buildings in Beirut. And that's right now our best vehicle for conveying our popular opposition to genocide to the electeds. The electeds will not save us. They will not lead us. We must push them. And that, I think, is crucial. Make those calls. And combining the two issues, one of the faculty members who has paid the highest price in this country for saying that Palestinians are human beings is a personal friend. I traveled with her in Palestine in 2018. That's tenured anthropologist Maura Finkelstein, has been fired by Muhlenberg College for daring to say effectively that Palestinians are human beings too. If you haven't, I put in the faculty organizing signal group. There's a click to action. You just click on it, and your voice will go to the chair of the board of Muhlenberg, the egregious chair of the board of Muhlenberg, the egregious president of Muhlenberg, and tell them that they are no longer a legitimate college when they fire a faculty member for exercising academic freedom and free speech. And Maura deserves your support. I had dinner with her last week. She's lost her job, and she's paid a higher price than we have for saying Palestinians human being, and she deserves our support. And so that's, it's mundane. Pay your dues, call your egregious senators and say no more arms for the criminal Israeli state, and click to act to support Maura and demand her position be reinstated.
Thank you. Thank you.